Hey everybody, Scott Travels, 411 Friday. Uh, End of a long week. I don't know if it is for you, but it's certainly for me. It's like late every night of the week. All kinds of stuff in the news today. Where should we start? Oh, here's the one. I had to make sure this was not the same people. A new couple has sold all their items, homes, cars, and everything else to move onto a cruise ship in their last 10 to 15 years, as they would say, and tour the world. They have, you know, picture of the room with the window, no balcony apparently. Picture of the food. Talks about, it would be cheaper in so many years, to do this and, you know, to live where they were living, which is apparently Hawaii for the 10 years. Like, wow. Wow. Seattle Cruiseport has full and all ready for shore power, which the ships will plug in and turn off the engines while they're sitting there ready for Alaska season. Wow. Also, Alaskan season said the Manhole Glacier, the drive up glacier as it's called, will have staffing, but limited staffing, so that's good to know, as it's ready to start in another week. Or I think tomorrow. Busch Gardens has the Big Bad Wolf. This is a new coaster of Big Bad Wolf. It's been renamed the same. There's the red tracks, there's it being assembled, and then of course it's a hanging roller coaster with the wolf's head overhead as your feet dangle. Very interesting. That's a new fun coaster because your legs dangle. Disney's Grand Floridian, hotel. You have to have a lot of money to stay there because that's an expensive hotel. Has its Easter eggs out. These are decorative eggs. There's 3 pictures right there. Decorated eggs with ornamental scenes of Easter. This is the only holiday for this year. They will take down the chandelier and put up the Christmas tree in that spot, but they're up for renos, and the welcoming center and the foyer is under construction the rest of the year. Apparently, they're adding a old-timey bar in there because nothing screams kids theme park like being drunk off your ass at the end of the day. I liked it when it was there, it was just hidden, and you had to go around the corner to get your booze. Around the corner. It was like this little nook, and you're like, hi, it's just like a coat closet, and they're like, no, I'm a bar, I'm just hidden. Oh. I ran into one years ago, it was hidden around the corner, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, that was just the funniest thing. I thought there was a coat closet or something. I was like, wow. Because I've never heard of that before. Only in like Epcot there was like drinking in a couple of the lands like Germany and stuff, and otherwise I never heard of liquor at Disney. And they're like, oh yeah, they're here and there. Like, wow. Let's see. Oh, Lotto World, a South Korean theme park. This has been brought up because Adam the Woo is currently in South Korea, and today, of course, somehow he found something Disney related, and that's all he talked about. Look, the castle's Disney related, the entrance is Disney related. There's even a small monorail Disney related, and he's like this and that. He's like, but he hardly tossed on like the other parts of the wonderful, aquarium, original characters on their own IP, water park. It looks like an 1800s carousel, but it isn't. It's hand carved wood, horses to ride. I mean, there's and and they're an official licensed Pokemon center there, with and selling Pokemon and their own version of Pokemon. There's a Pikachu with um, the skyscraper. I mean, this is like the collectible item you get when you go there. They're worth like $90. And the second market, I don't know what it is in Korean money because I had trouble with the translator trying to get some of the pictures. I have more pictures. I will show the traditional, um, uh, you know, theme park picture and from Google and several other pictures of what they look like and what have you. He was like, yeah, took a couple dark rides and it's like, oh, a smoothie and hey, let's get out of here. And it's like, you should walk around more. He didn't even bring up I mean, he even showed like parts of like, oh, they're like Pokemon balls. Oh, cute. You didn't even mention that it was the entire Pokemon center there and a whole section of Pokemon that people just run and forget the other stuff, just Pokemon alone. You never even touched that part of it. I mean, wow. Wow, you could have way more views. And it's such a nice place. He didn't even get, like I said, to the aquarium or, show us what the water park looked like or nothing. It was like, wow. You just, like, come in 5 minutes and out of there. I probably have more pictures and talked about it more than he did, and he was there. I also have a short of it. It's not doing well, but it's okay. I was so enthused when he said he was going there, and I was like, I looked it up immediately. I was like, I have never ran across that, and then, wow,